we covered about all the closes, right? So let's go to what is happening after close. So let's take the one which is done already.
So I was that time I was about to ask, but saw his message. I didn't. When like Akash asked the question about checking the query, right? He checked the like which job? I think he checked the job CH1. Which job query you checked, Akash? Like which task query? I think it
MSH1.
is. Yeah, miss. Why particularly that one? That is because.
He is telling like there is a job before that. I mean, there is a task before you are starting MSH1 is MSH trigger. Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's
Yeah.
saying like that MSH trigger is failing in non-prod environment. We have 8 and white environment, right? So in some environment it is failing. So when it will fail if they are not sending the message. So when they will not send the message if they are not uploading the data into MDL, right? So I
Mm.
don't know like whether it is some message sending problem or it is a like MDL sync problem. We don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
he wanted to check the queries or like data is available in MDL or not. So I asked him to check the query.
Oh, okay. Okay, Amirtha.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we
let's
have
proceed.
this close P completion. After that, we have seen everything like as I said everything. So after that, we have something called close zero. After close B completion. Okay. Just imagine that we have all the closes completed. 1, 2, 3, 4 completed. National also completed. And we have close zero. Close zero is nothing but TSV. We are just indicating that as close zero. Close zero is nothing but TSV because as part of the regular close 1, 2, 3, 4 processing, we'll send only the live data. We'll send the remaining day data like the TSP data, right? That everything will go as part of this, that TSP extraction B34 and B3B. Okay. So that will happen here. So already we have received the data. Only the extraction alone will happen. Like see here we have some query. There is no any special thing where we will use the same base tuning table and viewing table. MetaDB location, TV engagement event, and MetaDB location person TV engagement event or person imputed TV engagement event. We'll use it and we'll extract the same thing. B34 TSV extraction, B3B TSV extraction, and we have the unidentified audience, the imputed data, right? That including that we have the B3B UA extraction. Again, like the B34 and B3B UA is consumed by MCHT. Okay, so that's what we will do. I'll show like quickly the procedure. So they will process this time shifted data separately. They will not include it with the live or something. They have separate process to take care of it. So we are sending them separately in a separate job. And table is same only. Final table is same only. INGB34, INGB3B, sorry, INGB34 TSB, INGB3B TSB, INGB3B UATS. Same table format. It ends with TSB. For live, it will end with INGB34 live. Here I can show you GTAP table uploads, right? In this sheet, I can show you like which table we are uploading. So here, this one. This is the first of these three is for live data. These three is for TSV data. Okay, B34, B3B, B3B UA. Live and TSV. Okay, these are the final tables. MCH final tables. Any doubts?
No, Amirtha.
Same.
Yeah.
Because it's same concept only. There is nothing special. The data is TSP data is already available because as part of all the closes, we are loading TSP data, right? I mean time shifted viewing data. The data is already available in the final table. Only the extraction of the output will happen in that particular step. TSP data alone. Okay. And to exclude, okay, how to find this is a TSP data that we need to know, right? That is something called playback type code. Playback type code 0, 1, 2. These are the three different types of playback type code that we have in our table, all the tables. 0 is live. Playback type code 0 is live. 1 is same day. 2 is remaining day playback. Okay.
Amirtha, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt. I have the question again. I'm sorry, like this is like a little bit important. I share my screen again. Okay. I'll share my screen and show you. We are getting some output, Amirtha. That SQL query I copied. I ran it in this one.
All the queries, no?
That only one query I copied and ran. They're getting output, but again, I'm not able to check the date. But can we assume, okay, for 23 to 16, the date is available?
Check the data.
Can you see my screen?
I don't. Okay. Show me.
Yeah. So what I did was I copied, I pasted, and I only changed the date, timestamp. So 2/16 from the date which is the message they are not sending.
Okay.
So
So,
from
for
the date
216, you are able to retrieve this record, right?
Correct.
Okay. Check for all the tables, Akash. Like this, if the data is available for all the queries, then the data is available.
Okay.
You can better check with the MDL team itself, right? I mean that panel team itself, no, whether they have uploaded, why they.
No, they have. Yeah, like support team has sent an email, but I just wanted to check from our end. Okay, from our end, how to check whether the data is available or not in upstream India. That's what I wanted to understand.
Okay. You have to check all the tables.
Okay. I'm getting. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, okay, so this is the query. This is the SQL. Okay, V27. V27, we have this SQL. Okay, this object, this V27 object is having the queries. You can see this. B34 TSV extraction. We have all the queries here. If you check by procedure, you will know. See B3B TSV, B3B UA TSV. All the procedures are available in this V27 object. Okay. And if you go to this table, sorry. This is the table, meter DB location TV engagement events for tuning. And see, this is the query, filter. Playback type code in 2. So the remaining day data alone is going in this TSV. Whereas playback type code 0, which is live, and the same day, which is 1. Both are going as part of live. Okay, that is one important thing that you have to know. Okay, and the same extraction query only. Like we have this table and we have this condition, playback type code from this table equal to 2. That is the main thing. Okay.
But are we considering if somebody like recorded and was same day is also live? TSP means.
See, there are two scenarios, right? In the TSP itself, there are two scenarios. One is, suppose you have so first is like TSV, right? TSV, we have two things. One is same day and another one is remaining day playback, right? Remaining day, I told you, suppose in the past 8 days, okay, you watched anything, you recorded anything. In past 8 days, you recorded anything, and today you are watching content. That will content, okay? That is like considered as remaining day playback. Remaining day playback. Same day is in the 24 hour, 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. time slot in the 24 hour. If you recorded something, okay, recorded something, and watched also, recorded and watched in that same 24 hour, 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. Recorded and watched. So how you will differentiate this with live? Because live is like again 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. But that is how you know, like recorded time. Recorded time is nothing but credit time. Credit start, credit end is the recording time. Okay, viewed start, viewed end is the viewing time. Okay, viewed start and viewed end is the viewing time. So this credit start and credit end, viewed start, viewed end, everything will be same. That is live. Okay,
yeah.
all the 4 times is the same. Whereas for this one, this for example, 20th I am recorded something. Okay, 20th, for example, 5 to 5:50, 5:50 to 6:10. I recorded something. This is the time. On the same 20th, I am watching it around 8:50 to 9:10. I am watching this content. Then this is considered as same day. Okay.
Right. The only thing,
But
the other
and
case,
there is one more concept. Well, let me finish that one. So there is one more concept I said about SLO, right? SLO is slow latency offset. I told you whenever we are receiving TSC content, okay, which is playing within the delay of 3 seconds. Sorry, 3 minutes. For example, 5:10 to 6:10 I have recorded, okay, and I'm watching it around 6:15 or 6:12 or something like that. I'm watching this between this 3 minutes delay. Okay, so this we will consider that as a live event, and we will change it. We'll change this timing to this credit time, right? This credit time will be changed to viewed time. Sorry, this viewed time will be changed to credit time. Like we whatever, like it will we will say like 5:50 itself they watched 5:52. We'll change it because there is only 3 minutes delay, which is less than say 6:12 to 6:10. It is like less than 3 minutes, right? Less than 3 minutes, only 2 minutes actually difference between the recorded time and the watched time. So what we will do, we'll convert the event as a live event by changing the credit time to viewed time also. We'll just copy paste the viewed credit start and credit end to viewed start, viewed end. I mean, like very simply I'm telling, but we have so many scenarios in this. Whenever there is a what to say overlap event, whenever there is a other duplicate event, other duplicate live event is there, you cannot do all the adjustments. So we have certain rules, but I'm telling you to just plainly, this is the concept. Main concept is this only. Like if you have a credit time and viewed time, which is like 3 minutes gap, we'll convert that event to live, which was before converting that was a TSP event. Okay.
okay, yeah.
You kind of understood, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. 1 second.
Yes.
1 second. All. So, sorry. Okay, so this is kind of okay, right?
Yes, Amirtha.
Okay. So, okay, so the next one is, so this is all about TSV. Let's go to the next one. Saurav, if you are also having any question, please let me know, Saurav. 1 more week only.
1 more week, huh?
Yeah. See, the thing is basic understanding. Like whenever there is an issue is popping up, we just need to know like how to pitch in and how to rectify the issue. That much we need to know. Apart from that, everything you can learn by seeing the queries and like by practical knowledge, we can learn everything. But main agenda of this KT is like whenever there is a problem, they are saying like there is a problem, the issue happened or some client queries are happening. That time we have to know like where exactly we have to go and see which procedure I have to go and log in and see like where the problematic code exists, which code piece is basically causing the problem. That one only we have to identify most of the time. That will only is a basic need of our application. So that
majority
alone.
time, so majority time you can see that particular task or the task before and see them. I think I saw most of them all in the logs. We are having queries already, right? Or we know what are the store procedure calling. So if something fails, we just need to go to that particular task. We can first need to monitor the logs, what happened, if anything direct message is coming on. If not, then just go to the query and see anything missing. Right? That's the first approach.
See, whenever the task is failing, that's what we will do. We will know like, okay, see, and one more thing, very important thing, whenever the job is failing, okay, what will happen is, suppose in set load, recently the last issue which we faced in production is, there was some bad time. Okay, bad time error happened. Okay, bad time error happened. Okay, but the thing is, we will not know like where the bad time is. Why? Because the set load live, when it is failing, right? Basically, it is running 3 procedures. All the 3 procedures will be rolled back. Right? So you will not be having any of the data.
So we need to go through the queries within procedure to check what happened, like what are the tables it is asking, or how.
Get my point, right? So what I'm trying to say, so when there is a error, you cannot basically go. It will say like, okay, in this table it is throwing some error, or maybe this procedure it is throwing error. You cannot go and find like where it is directly, because all the data it's committed is rolled back. You cannot go and check it. So I will do, usually what I will do, because I was there in the netizen system, I was there in the system also. So I'm like, you can say like overconfident or something. I will go and run it manually. And I know like how to clean up. And I know like how I will not impact the, the other data. Because see, it's not advisable to go and run just like that. Because if you do some mistake, if you're not dropping certain tables, clearing certain tables, if you go and do the rerun, it will cause a duplicate, it will cause so many issues. It will create a bad data. So that only we have to know like how to do it. How
so
to,
running manually in the sense,
I'll run the query manually. I'll just go and take not run the procedure, because procedure is already failing, right? So I will know like, suppose I'm just telling you, if the problem is in this set flow, well and good, because this is the first procedure, right? So this, you no need to run these 2 procedure, because you know the problem is here. That will be captured by the log. It will show like in this procedure, certain place it is causing the problem. So you will know that by seeing the Afro log. Okay. If suppose in the set load live, sorry, if the SP set load live is having a problem, then what I will do, I'll go to the procedure. I'll open that sequels. I will comment all the intermittent. There are some intermittent of log we will find. Something called a debug. Debug will be there. Okay, that I will comment it, and I will replace it with all this. Process date, and this is a close ID, and this is a load ID, and this is something called a normal feed or regular feed, something like that. So these are all the parameters which I will replace it.
Okay. Yeah. I can't hear anything with that.
I will just show you how to replace it. I don't know where this Notepad Plus is. Is somebody deleted or what? This Notepad. Actually, today morning some software update happened. I don't know. Something got deleted, I think. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, this is the procedure which has 8,000 lines. Okay, what I will do first, this is the process date. So this is the procedure you are calling. Okay, go to the
Yes.
log and you have this one. Take
Yeah.
this one, go here, do this one. So see, this is the procedure is getting correct. SP load, SP load, processing FNL, processing FNL. So what we are passing here, we are passing process date, P close value, P job ID, P feed type. So you have to replace it with everything. So just take the value and just pass this control H and just paste this value, replace all. Okay, 126 places it got replaced, right? And go to this one, cast close this one, completely take this value and control C, go to this P close value, control F, sorry, control H, paste this one, replace it. Okay, and then we have this load ID, take the load ID, P job ID, control H, paste it, replace it. We have this cast and care of, take the complete value, because here we are only passing the value. We are not passing
Right.
The type. Okay, so just
Yeah.
need to just replace with that value. Control H, just do it. Replace it. That's it. So we replaced it, right? So again, what I will do, I'll just remove this begin, create, and all. I'll remove everything. Okay, and then there is something called this one, insert into processing stage debug. So this one is for the debugging purpose. So I will just replace with, I'll just comment it, just put these comments, so everything will be commented. If you do this, it's like it's considered like commented, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. So now we are good. So I'm almost like come to the end. So we have this return blah 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 if and all, end if and all. Remove all this end if end procedure, and here in the code I know like I have used if statement, so I'll go and check like whether I have if statement. So this one if. So here somewhere I will use if the feed is something normal or something, I'll use. Once again, let me show you where it is. It will be there here. See here,
Yeah.
if cast no, so this will not run because this is not the procedure. Now we are going to consider this as a SQL statement and we are going to run it. So I'll just remove all this. And this is the query. So I just prepped the query now. Next, what I have to do, I know like in this SQL, I know like what are all the permanent tables. I know. So I will see, for example, in this table, if you check cross insert into, check like do you have any insert into. If you check like this, we will know like where and all we are inserting into the final table. Right? See, everything is processing stage. Processing stage is fine, no issues. Wherever you are having processing FNL, that is like alert to you. You're not supposed to insert into this processing FNL. Okay. So then what I will do, I'll try to create a temporary table like this, some other table like stage live engagement event underscore, something like backup or something like test like that. I will create it. And then I will pass that table in the below. If I use the same table, I will see here I used it. So here I will use the backup table. So which means
So
this
why you said like
running.
why we shouldn't be using the processing FNL? Like I'm just means
Because
yeah.
this is a final table. Okay, this is a final table, and we don't have a proper cleanup for these tables. Because these are the final tables. See, this is like it's like a blueprint, right? It's a template. This template will keep on run for all the closes. Close 1, 2, 3, 4B, right? So what this procedure will do, this procedure will clean only the intermediate tables, which is getting created as part of processing stage. Okay, you can see in the above drop statement, everything is like processing stage, right? We're not dropping or deleting anything. We don't have any delete statement itself. So it will not delete the record from processing FNL. So once if it is run and the job is success, then the data is committed into the final table. Done. That's it. So we need to make sure that we are not mistakenly entering some wrong data or test data into the final tables. That's what I'm trying to say. So I will know, because I have done so many times, n number of times. So I know what are all the final tables, where and all I have to create a backup. I'll just pass it. And I will review it with Jyoti once, and then I will run. So that I will know, I can identify, because the problem might be exist in the row of this, this line. 5630th line. So if I want to come to this place, I have to create it. I have no other go, right? So that's
so when you run the query manually, you will feel it will stuck or it will give the error that place. You need to know
it will give you where exactly the issue happened, and then we'll try to rectify it. Or else if something upstream, we will know if it is because of the upstream data, it is causing the bad time issue or something, or maybe my code is not working, my formula is not working into 10,000, 10 lakh, million. With that and all, we will do some conversion. Because basically we'll try to create the date format, because we are receiving some integer value, some Unix format, and then we are trying to convert into UTC, EST, local time, whatnot, everything. Okay, all the format we'll try to create it. So when we are doing the subtraction, all the formulation, right? So sometimes the data is wrong, it will not try to convert it. See, if it is something exceeding the integer limit or character or something like that, it will throw some error, right? So that will happen. So we'll try to find it out, and then we'll try to either based on the time, either if it is one record, we'll just eliminate it, and then we'll write it. I mean, we'll finish the procedure, or else what we will do, we'll restart. We'll restart from after fixing the data from upstream side. We'll restart from the beginning, start. That's what we will do. So at that time, you guys need to know how to do these things. See, production support team is there, but nowadays they're not doing anything. Only we are doing. We are doing everything.
So there will be no production support team per se. What is going to be, there will be merged. So there will be one team.
I don't know, Debbie. I'm just telling you. See, because
no, that will be the future. Is because now.
No, in the past also I'm telling, they'll just point the finger to us, because since it's a new application, we migrated to cloud, we don't know anything. That's what they will say. So myself and Jyoti used to do it. So that's why I'm telling you. Anupam also is there, but I'm telling you, better you guys know this kind of
that is important,
and how to do. Yeah,
that is very important, Amirtha, what you're saying. But just to know, in past 1 year, how many times this kind of issue happened? Just to
very few times, I can say 4 or 5 times. That's it, maximum 4 or 5 times, not more than that. But we have done some reprocess. They will say the data is not good, or some data is missed, or some data they have given is wrong. So we had to do reprocess. So we ended up doing complete reprocess. Complete reprocess is well and good, but sometimes they will say run this portion alone, correct this portion alone by manually. So that is a headache.
Yeah.
So that time only, we used to spend continuous nights. One time and all, we spent more than 16 hours continuously in the call. We didn't sleep at all, because they said Ingestion will correct everything, and we will do because this is an entry point for every application, right? So if you correct something, they will just rerun from downstream side. So we have to correct the data. So those kind of things happen almost some 3 to 4 times. So that also is one hectic job.
Yeah.
Apart from
Swati,
that, whenever we are having
that,
this
right?
model here, no, she's not aware. She's not aware of
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Swati, I'm saying, so you are taking this knowledge or not? Probably. All of us, I'm also understanding. See, it's not about you. All of us.
I'm not scaring you guys. I'm just telling you that you need to focus how to do. See, only one thing. Whatever I taught you now, if you are just familiar with that thing, you will know. Because we have non-prod environment, we can just reciprocate the problem in non-prod environment. We can play with the data. So not an issue. Jyoti is there, no, so not an issue. Anupam also is there, so not an issue, because they know things. But I'm just trying to tell you, if those people are not there, then it's a problem. If you are not scaling up, then it's a problem. So that portion alone, you guys need to know. Apart from that, this KT, whatever that I'm giving, it's I don't know. Nobody's going to even watch the recording. I know.
No,
I'm
I'm
just telling
watching.
you. Yeah.
Because I
Okay.
missed something, maybe some, not everything, but yeah,
Okay.
it's the main thing what Amirtha you
Yeah.
said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because
Okay. So.
anyways we are not creating these applications in
Mm,
anytime future, so we have to go with
yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And mainly there are some other DST thing and model year. Another two things which will happen every year. DST is like twice, November and March. So that time we have to be like alert and see like whether the dropper and copy our logic is happening properly or not. Right, 24-hour data, 25-hour data, 23 hour of data. So that and all is happening properly or not, that we have to see. That is like yearly twice activity. And then we have model year update that will happen every September. So during that time, we have to make sure that certain tables that we have to copy it from MCH team and LDW team. That tables we have to copy and manually, and we have to make the data is available in all the locations, all the environment like prod, non-prod. Prod, I think it will happen automatically, but anyway, ensure the data is available. And non-prod, we have 8 and white environment. I think we are not syncing it. We have to manually sync it. So these are the things.
Sorry,
Okay.
like what is this DST and model here? Like
Okay.
what
DST is this daylight saving happening in the
Oh,
United
okay,
States,
got
right?
it. Then it's
Yeah.
next week
So,
only.
yeah.
Yeah,
Next
March,
week.
March only.
Okay. So yeah, that time I think this March, what they will do? They'll do like fallback. I think spring forward they'll do, right? They'll do forward. Like 1 hour they'll
Hmm.
go like on the day one we'll be having only 23 hours of data.
Okay.
Okay. So that time what we will do, so if for the first day we will receive 23 hours of data because they will be forwarding the clock to 1 hour, like fast forwarded to 1 hour. So when the clock hits 2 o'clock, what they will do, I mean like automatically the clock will go to 3. That 1 hour data will not be there. So every system will receive only 23 hours of data. And what ingestion will do, there is a concept of copy hour. From previous day, we will copy that 1 hour and we'll just try to fill it. Like a dummy data will do it. So that is a copy hour concept. That will happen on every March.
So that we
Every
need to do
November, we'll do
manually. I
the
think
drop hour. No,
yeah,
not
March 12
manually,
is
no.
no March 12 is the
Yeah,
daylight saving. So March 12,
yeah.
not next day. I thought March next week is not the March
March
12. So
12th, huh?
yeah, 12th.
Oh, then
So
I will not be
you
there.
won't be there.
Enjoy Christmas.
So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
need to be in our mind. Rati, I think same thing we need to do. Akash also like that time need to be important. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Amita, that
Mm.
makes sense. Yeah, and same thing. Model year means that is something like
The model year is like every September is a calendar year for Nielsen, right? So every September they will update the calendar tables. Like there is some DEPA tables, some DMA time by quarter table, Nielsen national time zone in-tab tables. So certain 4 5 tables will be there. So every year, September, I think last Thursday or something, I don't know, based on that measurement period, they will copy till next September. Okay, 2023 September to 2024 September, they will copy the data. That is like model year changes. So those, this calendar tables, no, that we are having it, right? So there we have to
mm,
copy the data. That's what we are doing. That is model year thing.
yeah, that you are saying only we need to copy for non-prod production automatically
Yeah,
should happen.
production
Yeah.
automatically it will happen. But I'm just telling you, you need to know like what are all the tables where we are referring. Okay,
Mm,
so that also you need to know.
yeah. So in the both
I
the
just.
cases, it should
Mm,
automatic. We just monitor. We need to monitor properly those 2 days you are saying, right?
Non-prod,
Or
I think it's not non-prod. I think we have to copy it. Debbie.
yeah,
Prod, it
no,
will
I'm saying
happen.
in production.
See, this
Production it
also
should.
support team aware, but you should
Mhm,
also know support team aware.
mm,
Like they know how to do because last time I did along with them, but then also we missed some tables. Then we
mhm,
fixed it immediately since we know like we immediately fixed it before the client escalation happened in the non-prod environment.
okay.
So this time we have to be like we need to do. I think Jyoti already collected the list of tables, what needs to be done. And there is one more thing. There are certain teams, okay, using the table from our schema. We are not using it. Our process will not fail, but their process will fail if you're not updating the data. So that also we have to take care. So, but Jyoti said like he will talk to the team and ask them to use the actual source, why they are using our tables and all. So that also I'm not sure. So that is one thing.
Yeah, actually that's important what Amirtha said.
Okay.
Like, so at the end, sort of like we need to be prepared for at least the March 12 one first. Just to not
And here I will quickly show like what all the things we have. Here we have something called a DMX trigger. This is nothing but in a home. Sorry, we are receiving the panel home, right? In panel home, we are receiving streaming meters. Okay, like streaming meters, right? OTT, those kind of streaming meters attached with the meter. Okay, it's like some additional functionality. So, but not all the meters are streaming meters. We have only few meters. So those meters, like a client want to identify the steaming meters intabness, whether that steaming meter is working fine or whether that is good or something like that. So here there is no any intab rules. We don't have any intab rules to determine the steaming meter's intab value. They will just give the value. It's like an ETL. Just extract from them, load it, and deliver it to the downstream. That's it. Okay, and for this, the table is from engineering, and this is the schema name and the table name. You can see this one, TAM crediting prod, streaming meter intabs. This is the input table. Okay, and here we will just receive the condition code. I don't know what is condition code and all. They will give some condition code. We'll just take it and give it. That's it. So that is DMX intab, and this also consumed by MCH team. Okay, MCH team is mainly looking for this table. And we have the output table. That is an input table, right? The output table is this one, Ingestion MDL. Go there. Here, if you see, this is the table. Okay, this is the table. Only one table. OTTM stream intab MCH. This is a table, and this intab date is the partition for this. And we are uploading this as part of this dataset, reports dataset. Okay. Yes. Clear, right? And then we have, so DMX and TSV is two things after close B we are delivering to MCH. And after that, everything is internal. Everything is internal. As I said, we have certain teams to take care the quality of our, the panelists or the samples, whatever you can call it. So that one we have reports called IVA extract. This is for IVA. This is an output from ingestion and output from ingestion for IVA. Okay, and we will deliver this data to IVA team, and IVA will use this as an input and it will process it. And there is something called a back office team. They will also check the quality of data, 2 good day reports, something like 60 days continuously not good. Some kind of data they will measure from this report. And then we have mainframe reports. This is like the older system. Before Netiza came into picture, there is some team called mainframe. There only it was running actually. So still they are running certain reports in the mainframe system. So we are giving the tuning and viewing data in that mainframe format. Like they want in certain format, right? So that format that we are giving the tuning and viewing data. So that will be going as part of mainframe reports. And we have measurement signs. They will verify the viewing data. Okay, so measurement signs, again some internal team, they'll just verify it. So again, it will take the data. And we have tracking. Tracking, I said, right? They will have, again, from ingestion side, we will send some receivability data. Like, I will show you what exactly we are. Okay, I'll show you. And all these reports are in this procedure. Reports, report extract proc, V11. Here we have all the reports. If you go by check by procedure, you can see like tracking reports, and you can see back office reports. We have this UA data disclosure, and then we have mainframe reports. Like that, we have all the procedure here. TSV report, EVS. So like that, we have multiple streams, and we are giving them the informations they needed. See, this is for tracking. So tracking also, we have certain tables like tuning data, live, TSV, reporting tuning data, TSV, something like that. So these are all the information that we are giving to them. That's it, tracking. These are all grouped under reports. Okay. If you can go and check like all the procedures, everything is like all are like a different format of how to say, like based on certain team they need this kind of information, right? So based on their requirement, we have written procedures and we are providing the data to them. That's it. It's all going to internal team. UA disclosure, local disclosure, everything. And we have TSV, report, EVS, everything. Once all these procedures are done, all the reports are done, what we will do, we will be doing, we are marking that it is completed in Postgres, and we will start extract the data in S3 for all the tables. How many we have? We have 27, 29, 34, 35, 36. Okay, 36 we have. 36 tables we are extracting as part of this one. Once the extraction is done, we'll do the ingest, and then we'll say like it's done. That's it. Okay. And then we have another some other input tables that we wanted to take a backup into MDL. That and all is like this pre-SLO data. We wanted to maintain the before adjustment, before doing the SLO adjustment, what was the data, how it was received, all this data. So this data will be preserved in MDL. So all the data is preserved for a day. Then what we are doing, we are just ending the process. We are deleting the Postgres. We are completing the task. That's what we are doing. So in reports, majorly these many reports like IVA reports, tracking reports, mainframe reports, local disclosure, UA disclosure, and we have MSI B3P mainframe reports, as I said, back office. These are all the reports. And this legacy charter assignment is one. This also used by, I mean, like we are pulling some data from MCH, I think. Once again. This one I will show you. Upstream FNR legacy final charter.
Amrita, as a part of this report, are we delivering only tables and they are using it, or we are delivering exact report only?
I'm not getting your question,
Like,
Swati.
as a part of this report, are we just giving them tables, or we are giving
everything is like MDL table.
Okay.
Everything is an MDL table. That's why we are ingesting it, right?
Okay.
We're extracting the data and we are ingesting it.
Okay.
I just told you reports meaning all are like internal. It's like a reports to them.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, for this, for this legacy charter assignment, right? We are reading some data from MCH. Once the data is available from MCH, then only we will start this process. Some charter data. You can see here the report source 1, 2. Report start, report source 1, 2, 3, right? You can see like what is the source. See, from National MCH TV prod, we are downloading these records, right? And then we are doing that process. See, this alone we have the dependency for the legacy charter assignment with the MCH team. They are providing certain details. Based on that, we are generating the report. Apart from that, we don't have any other dependencies. All are like only ingestion data. For IVA tracking and all, only close B needs to be completed. After that, it can start. Clear, right?
Yeah, Amirtha. So
Yes.
the part where create Postgres, it is creating the Postgres and a virtual warehouse, everything, and part of the stop, I think, end or I think end, right? What is that one? And Postgres, that is where it is ending, deleting all the tables. And
Delete Postgres. We are deleting the Postgres itself. We are not deleting tables and all. We are destroying the RDS itself.
Okay.
This
And
RDS delete Postgres, right? What it will do? It will call an API. It will destroy the RDS itself, and it will destroy the password that we have created, the files which we have created in AWS. For example, in SSM folder, we will create the password, right? That and all will be cleared. If you go and delete the RDS manually from that API, it will delete only the instance. It will not delete a clean delete. It will not do. So always, whenever we are holding an RDS, you have to delete the Postgres by Airflow only.
So my question is, if any issue happened or any error come in between happened and the delete process is not yet done, then we have to run sometime manually, sometime from the beginning, right? In that case, we have to run this delete process at the end by default anyways, right?
Yes, correct. Exactly. You have to run it manually by passing the previous step as success and clear this task alone. So it will destroy the RDS which have created. So because you're not going to use it, you are going to rerun it. So that's right.
So each time anything failed, we need to delete this one. Whatever we do, we need to delete the Postgres task.
We need to delete it after discussing. After discussing with Jyoti, if the all the time we will not do rerun, right? Sometimes we will do rerun. So always, depends on the scenario. We have to delete it. Okay. And then let's go to. So this is for the daily process, SMPM daily process. This is what we have seen. And we have one more, which is SMPM daily process multi-close. I just want to show you what is this one. I think Akash is aware of this. This multi-close is something like all the closes will be combined here. All the closes can be combined here. Suppose you have a scenario, close 1 is done. Close 2, 3, 4 is not done from upstream itself. They have some issue. Okay. And they are saying like at same time, they are saying like we have collected all the data for 2, 3, 4. Because the time is already over for 2 and 3. 4 also is already over. Like we have some 4-5 hours delay. At the time, they'll collect everything and they will say like, can you run it everything at a time? So that time we will use this DAG on an ad hoc basis. Whenever there is some requirement like delay from upstream or some other failure from our side are causing the delay, but all the data is available already, we can pass everything, all the procedure, all the close parameters here, and we can, run this one, multi-close. Okay.
So technically, there will be no duplicate data on this multi-close NRL, or is it
No,
only
it will not be right because I'm passing the parameter. Suppose close 1 is already done. I'm going to run only 2, 3, 4. I'll pass the parameters as close IDs 2, 3, 4. That's it. So basically, I have all Saurav, what we are doing in the regular close, we are running sequentially. Why we are running sequentially? Because the data is not available, right?
Data is
We
not
don't want to
available.
waste the time. Data is not available. Data is available. Once the data is available, they are posting the trigger and we are starting it, right? But in this scenario, data is available because so and so problem, some XYZ problem, I don't know. So I will, when suppose 6 a.m. they are saying like, so sorry, 10 a.m. they are saying like all the data is available. Because by 8 a.m. itself, all the closes will be done. But that day we had a problem. We are sitting in a step 1. They are saying like 10 a.m. they are delivering all the data. I don't want to run sequentially by wasting 1 hour, right? I can even run sequentially, but again it is a waste of time because every closes will run like 35 to 45 minutes, right? But this will run like everything is running combined, right? So it will save some time. It will save more than 1 hour if you run everything combined.
But every close uses some certain similar tables, right? But that table
Yeah,
will be
similar table, but data is different, right? Household is different. Data is different, household is different, right? So it will not have any duplicates. Everything handled, Saurav. So it's not an issue.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking in a way like the household reference, the table has maybe 10 rows. It doesn't understand from which close it is. It will just take 10 rows. But in this case, it will have to have 30 rows for 3 closes. But it will not take all the 30. It have a differentiation of some flag or something. The 10 rows is
Yes,
for this
correct.
close team. Okay.
Yeah, correct. We are having all the key tables. You can see here. Whenever we are having a problem, see this time we used all 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we passed only 2, 3, 4. It's all like production team will take care. But I'm just telling you in which scenario we are going for this particular DAG. Okay.
And one more question. When you are destroying the Postgres, before that you are doing some MDL uploads. So are there any state tables or something which is getting used in the next day? Or it is just a reference data with coming there?
No, sorry, I didn't follow your question. Can you repeat?
In the other one, the daily processing, before deleting the Postgres, you are uploading a good amount of data in MDL apart from the reports also.
Yep.
So are there any reference data or some state data that will be getting used next day, or it is just a like keeping in MDL for
No,
on a
we are
daily?
using it as part of processing.json. That's what I explained, right? Processing.json is nothing but the data is getting downloaded to the RDS. Processing.json, that's what we are doing.
So it is
Processing.json, that's what we are.
it is from the MDL uploads from the last day only. Like apart from the input data, I'm talking.
Apart from the input data, like you are saying, crediting and all. Apart from that, you are saying.
Yes, apart from that, like are you
Like our
using
own
any
table,
state
right?
data?
Our
Are
own
we
table. Yes. That's what we are doing. See, the
Mm-hmm.
virtual warehouse is getting created by this processing.json file. Okay. What this processing.json file? This is our own DB. We refer 3 DB here. Okay. One is MCH and another one is LDW and another one is our schema. TAM, SRES, and PM prod. Whatever the table I'm referring, all are getting downloaded from TAM, SRES, and PM prod.
Okay, damn. Okay. And this has all the previous data basically.
Yes.
For the current data.
Exactly. That's what it will download.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, so that's what that multi-close.
Okay, that is a manual run when issue happens mostly, right? It's
Yeah,
not
when
like
issue happen, we have to decide, like, because we don't know, right? Randomly, we cannot do it. We have to decide with the stakeholders, customers, and the operations team, 7 people, product owner, and we have to get an approval saying that, okay, this is what the scenario is. I'm going to do this multi-close.
How much time it saves normally? If it is running, how much like normal it is taking around 6 hours. If you are doing multi-close,
45 minutes to 1 hour it will take.
Oh, is it? Oh, so close. Okay, it takes only
No, because it's combining everything, right? It's combining everything.
Yeah. Still, I was thinking at least,
Yeah, not much. Maybe it's just Postgres, right? It's not Netiza. Postgres can run only that much. Yeah. But fine tune enough.
Okay, I think that's good for today, Amirtha. Like, I think we have one more. What is that? one more to discuss, right?
Yeah. We have reclose. There is a
Mm.
concept called reclose, and there is a concept called OTTM process. Those two tags are different. That is in production. So that too I will cover tomorrow. Like maybe
Okay.
one I'll cover like tomorrow, the reclose one, and the OTTM one I'll cover like day after tomorrow. I don't want to combine both. So those two I'll cover tomorrow. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow.
Okay. And one more is like for what is that? SMT. One is the other one, right? I forgot the name. Forgetting the name.
Code reader.
Code reader, yeah. To code reader, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
code
yes.
reader. It will take 2 days.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Okay. Okay, Amirtha. Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, Amirtha.